MLB Network brings you baseball from under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. It's the home opener of this new season between the Minnesota Twins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Tyler Naquin.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ready on 1-2. Chopped in front of home plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Blanco is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Hot shot on the ground to short. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Here's Chris Davis now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and he bunches it. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. Here's Miguel Sano. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. From the stretch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Line towards center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
This is line to left, and he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out. Ready now, Taylor Motter. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Standing in, Russ Hoskins. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. Line drive to left. Pereira is on his way home. The relay, and the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. Todd Frazier checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. A 1-0 delivery. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into third, and he is in there. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
Batting sixth.
Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. Digging in, Andres Blanco. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. In there, strike one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Boy, he's barely still alive.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. The average remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season, just under 400. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. At the plate, Luis Valbuena. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there on to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. Now at the plate, Henry Owens. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Down the first base. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And that's through for a hit. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to third. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that misses, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Charlie Blackmon.
First pitch on its way. Charlie Blackmon stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Chase Anderson. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning. But when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Ready for another chance? Odubel Herrera. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Hit back up the middle. Lindor ranging up the middle. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So striding in, Taylor Motter, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Stepping up now, Russ Hoskins, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires. Striding in once again, Chris Davis. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Chris Davis.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Sano.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie Rosario. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Late that time for a strike. 3rd inning here. 3-1 our score. Lays off the sinker here. A ball and a strike.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Hoskins ranging back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Frazier.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
That's the 3rd slider in a row. And I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting. Catcher.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's a pop-up now. Sano is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Second baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. At the plate, Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line hard deep into left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Into the box now, Henry Owens. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mutter waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andres Blanco.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Blackmon going back at the track. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Chase Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Francisco Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, he got ahead of him right there, and I'd even say he got away with one. Down and into this guy, that's his nitro zone right there. You don't want to float around there very often.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. The pitch. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Chris Davis now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Ready for another shot now, Miguel Sano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now. And the throw back in is a wild one. Ready once again, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie
1 for 2 with a
Rosario.
good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Blanco is there for it. And that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Russ Hoskins. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Fielder, Russ Hoskins.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? In comes Naquin, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Settling in now, Todd Frazier. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go. In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So striding forward now, Evan Gattis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
Sano takes it in. The tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. Now batting, Travis Shaw. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the belt, the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Blackmon. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And the runner from third crosses the plate. throw won't get him. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's now 6-2.
The batter, number 4.
Striding in, Andres Blanco. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And Davis will just watch this go by. It's a fair ball. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 7-2 ball game. And he's safe.
Now batting, pitcher, Chase Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Chase Anderson stands in as he looks at a called strike.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitters, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate, relocate, or maybe reach back for a little extra, but man, they're all over him right now.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. So stepping in, Odubel Herrera hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he is in there. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Hernandez.
And this one gets away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit. Here's Luis Valbuena now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Second baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Henry Owens. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hoskins giving chase. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Ryan Presley gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat it.
Ryan Presley.
Striding.
Leading out for the Phillies. Right fielder, Taylor.
Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Russ Hoskins. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 1-2. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready for another chance. Evan Gattis. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone. Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Again, he sends it out of play. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Third baseman.
Digging in once again, Travis Shaw, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Blackmon going back. Gone! Trying to pick things up where we left off. Andres Blanco. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line drive to left. Rosario is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far.
Francisco Lindor
goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Hoskins is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Hernandez gloves it on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
ready once again.